Yes.
So, do you need to add necrotic that thing to my? Uh,
Yeah, let me go and do that and also reorder this since she's there.
Gotcha.
Uh, so, as since Bale's not here, uh, since we've now started, and you guys, for whatever reason, see Bale just, well, a portal opened up underneath Bale as Bale just falls in, and then you start to see feet dangling from the ceiling.
Cool. See you, Bale. Have fun.
So you do nothing with the feet.
I tickle him. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
But why?
Lose one party member, get the other back.
So how, Crow, what is your reaction to having your feet tickled?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'd probably just kick him in the face.
Roll your to hit.
I'm ticklish.
Roll your to hit, there, Crow.
My what?
Roll it to hit. Because you are trying to kick Speed, who's, like, there, essentially taking your feet.
Fuck, dude. What the hell would I even roll for?
A d20?
The D20?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much like with your strength, because you're just kicking.
5. Weak.
That does not hit, so... Speed, what you see is as you're just tickling the feet, you see it go. Well, you see one of them just try to kick you, but it's not fast enough, and so you're just easily able to dodge it.
I see.
And Rennie's over here just looking like, why are you just tickling feet that are now out of the ceiling?
Because they were there. I'm not gonna tickle someone's feet.
She just looks exasperated at that. So, Meyer, do you do anything with the feet?
I'm just staring at the feet, like wondering, okay, what the hell's going on?
Well, they're sticking out of a portal similar to what opened up underneath Bale.
Sorry, everybody's voice is cutting out for me.
Basically, the same portal that opened up underneath Bale and swallowed Bale up. There's a different one up on the ceiling, but this time, there's only feet sticking out of it.
Oh, in that case, Cotillia, are you gonna come down or?
Yes. I fall. I guess that's how this works, right?
Yeah,
I
unless someone
fall.
wanted to go pull you down just using your feet.
I would much prefer
I
that.
mean, I would, but I have a streak score of 5. I would do nothing.
I guess I could pull him out of the portal.
So you just reach up and then just pull him down out of the portal after you're done tickling his feet, I take it.
Yes. I just want to mess with them first, of course.
So, Crow, what is your character's response to that?
What, being tickled and then pulled?
Yes.
And I quote, "Thanks, but you're an asshole." That's probably how I'd react in real life. So,
Yeah, anytime. If you need an asshole, I'm here for you.
oof. Okay, you just wrecked me.
Okay, so now we're done with that. Is anybody gonna join join Hazio over here?
No.
Nah, I don't really have any questions to ask, so I'll just hang back.
Okay then, Hazio, you see her messing around with a poisoner's kit. What is your response to that?
I'll just keep walking up to her until she notices.
Uh, she does ask pretty much right as you start walking even further into the room. Did you need something?
Yes, I did.
What?
To ask a couple questions.
Why didn't you just ask those questions then?
Why exactly did you agree to come with us so easily?
I have my reasons. All you need to know is just that I am here for a little bit more of experience.
You did say you were just starting, didn't you?
Um, I'm just starting with you guys. What of it?
What kind of adventures have you gone on before to get equipment like that?
Uh, like what?
You have a hammer that can return to you after being thrown.
Well, I was taught how to use the Warhammer, or rather how to acquire it, by my spiritual teacher. I did not know that I could throw it and then have it returned to me. That was certainly a surprise.
Hold on, I gotta think of more questions. I thought of two, like, within the time we had. So, you dabble in alchemy, huh?
Uh, of sorts, yes. Why?
Just, fuck. What are you capable of brewing?
Um, multiple different things. Uh, it just depends on what I feel like brewing and what I have the materials to brew.
If I ever come across materials I need, I might ask you to make me something.
Uh, but what do you, want to make? Maybe I know the materials off the top of my head.
I need to ask something real quick. Byron,
Yeah.
what was the poison that if you drink it, it pretty much insta kills you?
Potion of poison.
Yes, I want something deadly like that.
So you say that to her.
Yeah,
She responds with, "And why do you need something like that?"
just having it is a great interrogation piece. Plus, if we come across a monster with a giant gaping maw, it'd be nice to throw it.
Good idea.
Hmm. And you don't think that, we couldn't normally handle it?
Well, it'd be better to be safer.
Uh, well, from what I've seen so far, or so long as we're fitting in with the guild and what that thing does, is you guys should be able to acquire it, or at least be fine with beating anything that we should come across. Or at least so I've heard. But I do know I have heard stories where even things like kobolds, which are not that difficult, have actually proved to be quite deadly for even the most experienced adventurers.
That's all I had for now. So after this quest, I might have more questions.
Alright then. Just let me know when you guys are done resting, and I will be soon done after that.
I proceed back to the room.
So what do
Bale's
you tell
gone.
them?
Cotilion's back.
What?
Do you tell them any of what you went and saw?
I say that she has experience with alchemy, and that could be pretty helpful.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind.
I'll have to remember not to drink anything she makes.
Without a label on it. If she makes a potion of giant strength, you might want to give that to someone.
Wonder if she can make a
Yeah,
potion of
okay.
mana.
Oh, and a player question. Byron.
What?
Yeah.
What was the gloves that let you wield two-handed weapons with one hand?
Well, it's not it's technically stated that you can do that.
Oh,
It's just increase your strength where
never mind.
Well, I'd say that if you got up to like about 25 strength, you probably could wield a two-handed weapon with one hand or so.
Okay.
Oh, and then at about like 30 strength, you probably could go and just ignore the heavy property, and medium or normal it just becomes like light if you want it.
Okay.
So where do you guys head? And you alert Mara that you guys are done resting.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we want to tell her that we're done resting.
I take care of that.
Alright, then she heads over there. So where do you guys head?
That is a good question. Do we go down?
We're not going the way with rust monsters, dragons, and
But wait, that lion statue was down there,
Oh
right?
yeah, right. Hazio, also do roll me a perception check. I forgot I have you do one thing.
Another perception. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
because there was one thing that he could have seen that I...
Forgot. Gotcha.
No, he was not looking closely enough at one wall.
Oof. A one wall? Oh no.
Yes. He was not looking closely enough at it.
oh yes, there's actually something I want to do.
What?
I tell everyone to wait. I'm going to go investigate something.
Where are you going to investigate?
I start removing my armor and pieces of metal.
Okay. Why?
I'm going to go investigate that statue, but I don't want to alert the rust monsters when I drop light form.
Your your armor just becomes light when you use the light form.
No, but I can't
but you can't
investigate it when I'm
interact with
dropping
the
it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking it off so you can go and investigate the statue.
So that way I won't be like attacked from behind because they smell it.
Fair.
Plus, if it's a mimic, I can do light form to escape the grapple and run back.
technically I really don't have that much metal on me, and I could cast invisibility on myself to go down and check it.
But if you have any, they'd smell it and know where you are.
Yeah.
Bag of holding?
Well,
I mean, I guess that would work. But to be fair, also, if that lion statue was a mimic, like what Hazio said, you still would be alone versus a mimic.
I can get away because of light form if I'm grappled.
Yeah, you could just reactivate it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's probably best option.
Yeah, so I'm going to go investigate it with my equipment left behind to not attract the rest monsters.
Oh man.
Alright.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
So you used up already 30 oh, whoops. Sorry. I keep trying to have you do what have it be one action. Or stated by like an action. Yeah, it's there. So you head to like there, correct?
Yes.
Alright then, so for the return trip you would be doing about the same, which would be 6.5 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
So you have normal armor or at least normal AC, because you also did get rid of your metal shield.
Yeah. Well, no, technically I could have brought it with. I could bring it with me because. Wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, I said metal shield.
Yeah.
It kind of
Yeah.
defeats the point to get rid of all of the metal stuff if you still have your shield.
Yeah. Okay. So now I want to investigate it.
Then roll your investigation. Alright, you can see something in the lion's mouth, but you're just not sure on what might it be, because it doesn't seem to be that clear.
Dungeons and Dragons lingo, forget glasses, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know you were so blind. Jesus.
I'm gonna try something stupid. I'm
What?
gonna stick my hand in.
Alright.
But if I see it move, something activate, I'm going to use life form immediately.
Call high or low.
So I don't get like my arm ripped off. High or low?
Yeah, high or low. And figures it would cut out right at that point. Oh, I still have the number, so. Okay, can you guys still hear me, or
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
has he asked me to just call high or low and not roll it, because I already had the number.
Oh, hi.
Alright then, roll me a dex save.
Do I click this?
Oof.
Oof.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's bad.
Yeah, ouch is right.
My arm hurts.
Big old chomp.
Yeah!
You no longer have a hand.
No, basically
Your
what
arm's off.
happens is he goes and reaches in. He doesn't realize it, but he accidentally activates a mechanism inside of it as a bunch of arrows just fly straight into his hand, and they really hurt.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
Ow.
has hands now.
I am going to activate life form and go back.
You do realize you're at -5 HP, right?
Oh. I thought I was at 5.
No, that's
Okay.
-5.
Wait, what? Minus 5 HP?
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Oh, what the hell?
because he went and accidentally activated the trap.
Oh, no.
Alright then.
Well, I'm dead.
And none of us know.
Yeah, none of you guys know this.
Well, I'll see you guys next session.
Roll your death saves.
With a new character.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh, no. This is the worst possible scenario.
How do I do death save rolls?
Roll a
Just a D20?
Just D20, yeah.
Yeah, it's a D20.
Ooh.
Alright. Roll it 2 more times. Okay, 1 more time.
I already know I'm dead.
No, you're not. Okay, now you're dead. At least unless,
So,
it's fun
so
playing
how long
D&D.
has he been gone?
yeah, he's probably been gone for about 20 minutes. Should we check on him?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah, we probably should start heading that way. Something must have happened.
Another corpse.
So Lyron's gonna do what he said he was gonna do.
What?
He's gonna cast invisibility on himself, put all his metal into the bag of holding, and run down there.
Alright.
There's no response, it's just a corpse.
Lyron does not know this yet.
So, you head to there, right?
Yes. I see his I see his body.
Oh. Actually, roll me 2 deck saves.
Oh shit.
Now you're dead
Okay.
too.
Well, we'll see.
This is not turning out good.
Yeah, Gordon sent us to a
No.
level 10 dungeon as level 5s.
Let's see. Deck save.
No, it's just that you guys keep activating the traps that you could have disabled. Alright. So then roll me
The
another one.
second one.
Ouch. Yeah, he's down too.
Yeah, well, most D&D campaigns I've seen, not everything that is existing in a dungeon is a trap.
Oh my. What's with that thing at 9 is fine?
Yeah, you trapped the dungeon way too much.
There's literally only 2 traps. So Lyron, roll your death saves.
There's no response, it's just 2 corpses.
Well,
Every
he
player's
ran
just
under
gonna
the
come down here and
fire
die.
One. It's just he couldn't run under the arrows.
Whoops. Wrong thing.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
2
Gordon, I
fails.
think the campaign's probably going to end here. Everyone's going to come down here and die.
Yep, I'm dead.
Yeah.
So if you want to retcon this, this is the only time to do it, Gordon.
Please, retcon.
You just lost your adventuring party, pretty much.
Yikes.
Okay, Mara's good to just say, should I go see about helping your friends?
Yeah, we better go check on them. Something must have happened. They're taking way too long.
Wait, for the
She just says no need, and as she starts taking off her armor, she also says that she should be more than fine to deal with it.
okay, so were both of these traps activated at the same time, or was there space in between them?
Yeah, you activated one there by running. You ducked underneath
Okay,
to
so
fire it.
how much damage did I take from that one?
None.
No damage?
Yeah, you
Okay.
ducked under it.
So the second...
This one, you didn't save, and so you took the damage.
How much...
You would have taken half from that one if you had actually saved correctly. So let me get up Mara's stats so I can see what does she have to be.
Does 32 points of damage, that trap? Holy crap.
33.
33? Oh, crap.
Wow.
Alright, so how much damage does she take?
She's dead too.
Isn't she like our only fucking reviver? Because Bale's not here.
More or less.
We need Bale. Where is he?
Fuck.
I can't revive. There's no funny me even going down there.
Come join the corpse pile.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Is she dead too?
She just walks into this room. You guys are not sure how, but wire it. Oh, whoops! I sent you wire into the wrong HP. Byron's not sure what occurred to make Hazio there. Mara is. Oh, sorry. He assumes Mara did something since he's just right there. And then let's see. Oh yeah, she's proficient in that, so it's +9. Let's see if she can't disable this trap. Okay,
So Wyron's
as
back to
you guys
life?
just get up, you see her just working and on the floor right there. You're not sure why, and then she just says, "It is done. Don't be stupid next time." To both Hazio and Wyron.
Yeah.
And also, you guys are not sure why, but she's not wearing her armor like she normally does. So you see her actually like how her picture is on the map.
I don't know what you did to save us, but thank you. If you need anything, ever, I'll do it. I'll help you.
Well, to be fair, I was going to ask you for training after this, so
Done. Anything else?
that should be about it. Wait, are you guys actually at full HP? Yeah. So she asks us, shall we head back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She turns invisible.
Yeah, me too.
I activate life form.
So, do you guys actually try to disable the trap here?
Yes.
Alright then.
Yes. I will.
First, roll me your perception to see if you notice, if your character knows where it is. Hazio can just walk right back up here.
Nope, I don't know where it is. Wait, didn't I know where? Wouldn't I know where it is because I set it off already?
Oh yeah, true.
Okay.
So yeah, just roll your sleight of hand to see if it actually activates.
Oh God. Can I do? Can I just aid? No, because that would fucking break. Okay.
Unless you want to specifically ask Mara to go and do it again.
Sleight of hand. Oh yes, thank God. 19.
Okay, it's disabled.
Whew.
And I apparently need to refresh after connecting. So now the two invisible people are back up here too. So you guys just head back into here, and you see that the rust monsters are slightly burnt, but otherwise dead. So, Hazio, what is your response since you see this first as Wyron and, well, as Wyron's disabling the fire trap in the room behind you?
I would assume like another trap got activated, and they were the ones caught in it.
Alright. So, Wyron, do you ask any questions about that?
I look at Mara and I'm like, "What did you do?"
I essentially defended myself.
How?
By using that fire trap. They got caught in it.
Okay. Can I roll intelligence to see if or actually, you know what? Wyron is not stupid. He's gonna roll insight on this because he does not believe this.
To be fair, you could also roll perception.
Or
if you really
well,
want to.
well, my perception sucks. Okay, I do I believe her on this? Cause no, fuck.
You believe her.
I thought you were doing inside.
Okay, how?
Oh,
Well, I
sorry.
would rather
Yeah,
do insight.
re-roll that because that was actually probably a different thing.
Insight into whether or not she's. No. Can I tell she's lying?
And yeah, I would say so since there was that.
Okay, I don't believe that.
Wait.
What did you do?
Actually, technically, you did roll the right thing. It's just you needed to add like 3 more. So
Well, no, because insight, because he was saying if she was lying or not. He wasn't
well, yeah,
examining.
but insight is wisdom. Same with perception, and it's just that he has 3 higher in wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 3 higher in insight than perception.
that.
So
I'd only get
technically,
11, so.
the 8 should have been a 11.
11.
But you were the one who told him to re-roll.
Yeah, fair. I can't fault that. So yeah, he did. Notice it.
You only follow DM rules. Re-roll.
Yes.
Fair. I
yeah.
forgot
No.
about how stuff was and caught. All right.
Alright.
Fair enough then. So what did Wyron ask her again as a follow-up question?
What did you do?
And what do you mean? I literally just said I defended myself.
Yes. But how did you defend yourself, really?
With magic.
Mara, you brought me back to life. How are you this powerful?
What do you mean, how am I this powerful? I literally just used magic on the rust monsters. If you're smart, you could probably go and beat them. Even
Yes.
alone.
Yes, but how did you bring me back to life? What spell did you use? And I'm looking at her, so I can actually read her mind. Or I'm attempting to read her mind.
It's just Blake. like I said, you just took massive damage, so all I needed to do was just cast Cure Wounds on you, and you were fine.
Wyron knows he died, right?
Uh, actually, no, he didn't.
I failed all my death saving throws. I died.
No, actually, that
Technically.
was one canonical change because I didn't realize that the spell took an hour.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
yeah, she
change it.
did ask.
die. Okay.
So she technically asked a god to revert time. So your character did technically go, and have time reversed to where, they
Well, I
were
wouldn't
on
know
death's door opposed to dead. So technically you did take massive damage, but well, canonically
Wyron
you
wouldn't
did
know
die. It's just you got brought back to life, and therefore were just taking massive damage, not dead. So
So
Uh,
Wyron wouldn't know that he was, because for him time would have been messed with. So
yeah,
he wouldn't know that he
he
died.
does do.
Okay.
He did know that he did go and see a bunch of arrows, and it really hurt.
Okay. So he does. So for him, he's like, he didn't complete that last death saving throw. He was just right on the verge of death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh.
All right. Well, in that case, Wyron is very curious about this. He doesn't. You said that you're similar to an awesomer.
Yeah. So.
So are you an awesomer or are you something else?
That's up to
I'm
you.
gonna head out.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, probably same pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Uh.
Wyron's gonna just.
Well, to be fair, yeah,
Anyway.
like the only people that technically need to be here are me and you, Wyron. In terms of the conversation, it's just Wyron and Mara.
I already put my XP onto my character. I'll sort the rest out later.
All right,
Yeah, I
see
think
you later then, Crow.
something.
All right, just
But-
let me know if you want my help with it. You should be fine, but so long as I'm not streaming, and it's not like if I recall correctly, around 11:30 to probably about 2:30 Eastern, and so long as it's not within that time, I should be free.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I think all I do for like the health roll again is I literally like roll. I hit the roll button on the thing, and I just add the health to my max health or whatever, right?
Yeah, unless it's lower than the average and you want to take the average.
Okay, yeah. If I have any questions, I'll definitely let you know. But I'm gonna go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
Later.
See ya. So then, what was Wyron's next question?
So you just soloed 5 rust monsters.
Or I tactically soloed them. What about it?
Didn't you say you were a beginner when at the tavern?
Well, to be fair, I did just start with you guys after all. Oh, so I did just think tactically. That's all you have to really do with a lot of dungeons.
I don't know. I haven't really done a lot of these.
And well, I haven't either, but I've heard a lot of stories from very experienced adventurers, or at least I did before I actually went and decided to take a journey on my own.
Well, okay. Uh, well, thank you for saving me and Hasio.
And well, of course, that's my job.
And as for the arcane training, yeah, when we get back to town and rest up, I'll train you, and you can start down your path. You're going to need a spell book, and we'll go over the different spells that you can start with, and arcane formulas, and some of the language and stuff like that.
Uh, I'll be sure to buy a spell book later when we get into town then, and after we've kind of relaxed from all this.
Oh yeah. Well, better get back to the party.
Indeed we do. And I will also state this, but because I will find it, because you will probably find it interesting. But oh, whoops, I forgot it. Hi. That does not go off.
What doesn't go off?
Look at what just appeared on the map.
Where?
Right about where Wyron and Mara are.
Whoops. Let me move some stuff out of the way.
It's down in the bottom right corner where Wyron and Hazio died. Technically.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it was. This is the interesting tidbit. That thing never attacked when you guys came back.
I'm not seeing it.
This thing.
I see like the blue square.
Do you see where there's like a purple circle? Hold on.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So there's a mimic
Yeah.
that was supposed to be there, but didn't. But didn't go off. Okay.
Yeah, that's what was actually supposed to have killed you. It's like, you're actually supposed to have died there, technically, but canonically, you had your character jump over it, jump through the backs. The rust monsters got distracted by the fire, just brushed it off as the fire always being there, and then just went about their business. And then you died to the arrow.
Okay.
Mara almost killed the mimic. The mimic survived, and your character does not know this. So yeah, so far it's been fun.
Question I need to ask, because I should have actually known this beforehand.
What?
When I'm in light form, can I could I have like stuck my head through the statue to see if what it was?
Not really, but
Ah.
you still could have actually reached through. Like, if light could technically go there, then you could go there in light form. But if it can't, then you can't access it even in light form.
Okay. So basically, I'd be able to go through windows and stuff.
Technically, yes. Uh, so, what is Lyra's and Hazio's reactions to being brought back to life and up here now?
So, where you guys been? What happened?
They were idiots.
Sounds like them. Normal
Players who are
Wyvern
not
and
good at
Hazio.
To be fair, you're calling the wizard
Wyvern-
an idiot.
Yeah. I think we died.
Right? No, you guys were just badly hurt.
But anyway, she healed us up. We're good. Oh,
Is it true when you're almost dead, you see your life flash before your eyes?
Did you
I'm
want your
so-
life to flash through your eyes?
that was an arrow trap, right?
That was not near. Yeah, that down there with the lion statue was an arrow trap.
Okay, so that's what killed Wyron, or
Yeah.
hurt Wyron. Yeah, I just saw a shit ton of arrows, and then I saw an angel, and I point over to Mara, and I laugh.
She's says, I don't know any angels that would actually look like me.
You know of many angels, Mara?
I do know of a couple.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I want to say a cheesy line.
What?
Like,
That is
inserted
a
after Wyron's
line.
thing. Or after she said, I don't know if they look like that.
is the easy line.
So I want to say, yeah, they wouldn't look as good as you do.
That's even more cheesy than what Byron said.
For sure.
Yes, it very
Ultimate
much
cheese.
is cheesier than Wyverns. She just looks over at you and then she just shakes her head.
Yeah, now we're both idiots.
So, did you find anything out down there, guys, while you were dying?
Flame trap, which is now disabled, and then an arrow trap, which Mara disabled, and
To be fair, Mara
Yeah.
disabled both.
Mara disabled both the flame trap
Oh wait, no,
and
you disabled the fire.
Yeah, I did the fire.
Yeah.
I disabled a fire trap. Mara disabled an arrow trap. When I got down there, Haseo was badly injured.
I see. At least we disabled some traps. That's a good
Wouldn't
sign.
my hand have caused the arrows to get clogged in the device?
Well, yeah,
And
but I
run
also
it.
assumed that as you fell, your arm would have just slid out of it as well.
Oh, yeah, the force of the arrows.
Yeah.
Is
Because they were more getting stuck in your hand, rather than anything else. So as your hand went out of the lion statue, the arrows actually didn't get clogged up. So now where do you guys head?
The way that leads to the thing we're here for.
Oh, right. Also, everybody roll, well, Ryron and Hasio, roll another perception check. Because I forgot about... Alright, Ryron, you see... see on this wall something that looks like weird symbols written on the wall.
Yeah, just one moment. I gotta go check something real quick. I go down and check the looking for traps along the way. Make
No,
sure I don't
technically you
run
could
into them
have done
again.
it, done the check as you're heading up, because Mara does not know that you're
Okay.
there. Plus, her and
No.
Hazy also have to take 15 minutes to put back on their armor anyway.
Yeah, so I go and check that out. So is
Roll
that
knowledge arcana.
woohoo? No.
Okay, you think it might
Okay.
be a third level spell, but you're not sure what.
He probably just writes it down anyway.
Okay. I mean, I would, but it takes time to write a spell down.
Yeah, because I think that this spell would take
Really
about
wish-
3 hours for him to write down.
Yeah.
Alright, we got nothing but time, guys.
I mean, yeah. So I go to the group and I ask them if anybody else is trained in Arcana.
Mara says that she does know a little bit about spells, but she's also trying to put on her armor right now.
That's fine. I think I found a third level spell carved into a wall over there. So
Granny
from-
goes and says that she might be able to help as well, and doesn't actually have to put on her armor.
If you want to take a look at it, see if you can find anything else.
She says lead the way.
All right, I lead the way back to the spell, and
So they both are there.
if possible, I try and help with.
She doesn't need help. Oh,
Okay,
she knows exactly that it's a Thunderbolt spell.
Thunderbolt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally, you could not have helped. You are not gonna help her at all. She nat
Okay.
20 first time, so she was not getting
Okay.
anywhere.
All right then.
Yeah, she literally just said, "Screw you, Iron. I don't need your help. I know exactly this is a Thunderbolt spell."
Don't you already have that spell?
I have lightning bolt.
Yeah,
Oh.
There it is.
Lightning bolt, not Thunderbolt.
Lightning bolt. So. Oh, then I should have known it right away.
No,
but
it's
yeah.
a different spell.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, it's basically like I was gonna give something to everybody in this dungeon, but I couldn't think of anything for you since there was that thing that you wanted that we technically had to say no on. That's where it was.
Yeah.
So with that done, she then just heads back essentially, which I assume you
Okay.
head back to.
Yeah.
So what do you tell the group now?
There's there's a Thunderbolt spell carved into the wall. Actually, it will teach you the Thunderbolt spell if you can copy it into your book. It would take about 3 hours for me to.
You said the spell's Thunderbolt, right? Or is it Lightning
Yes.
Bolt?
Thunderbolt, yes.
Okay. I was looking it up and I couldn't find it.
Neither could I.
Well, for me, I see. Oh, that's because Thunderbolt is not in a normal book. Oh. Wait, where?
Yeah, the closest thing I see to it is Thunder Step.
could have sworn that Wyron had it, and it was a third level spell.
It's lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
if
either
lightning
way,
bolt.
it's
It's a third level
whatever
spell.
you had normally.
Yeah, it's lightning bolt then.
No, I meant like it was whatever was the third level spell that you had.
Oh, I had dispel magic.
Spell magic's not
I
a third
think.
level spell.
Or is it not? What the heck did I have? It was third level.
Oh.
Crap.
Oh, yeah.
I thought your
guess
third level
that's
spells
what
were
it was.
lightning bolt and fireball.
Yeah, then she was set. Then quick change to the canon opposed to saying Thunderbolt. She said spell magic.
Okay. Oh, okay then. Yeah, dispel magic then. Which then in that case, so I propose to the group that you give me 3 hours to copy the spell.
With more of those rust monsters around.
Couldn't if someone else copies it in a non-magical means, you could copy it in a magical means later?
Well, somebody has to accurately do that.
Yes.
So, wait,
Then
Hazio, did you actually ask that in character?
Yes.
Okay, then
I
Mara
actually-
actually opposed to saying what I said, because that was me as DM. She said, do you want me to see about sketching it?
I could try too.
if you could, please, please. This is a very, very important spell.
Gonna head down there.
Either one of you, please.
Well, I'm gonna say we both could do it. See who got it better.
Yeah.
And what would it be? Performance? Or
I'm heading
What?
down there because I know that there's actually a check for that with the specific DC. It's just I didn't have it up. Because she did say that would be about an hour or so.
I was trying to know which one I need to click on.
Actually, I think you have to have be proficient in painting supplies. Yeah, that or I can just make a quick DC.
Basically, it's just ancient writing, so you just have to copy it as you see it.
I mean, technically, I could do it. I could copy it. It's just a matter of can I then make it into an arcane sigil, or do the arcane into my spellbook later.
Alright, let me go and just come up with what it would be.
I needed to get some water. It's too
I mean,
hot.
if it was a scroll, then I could just take the scroll and do it later.
Yeah, I would say that probably would be performance.
Okay.
At least that's the closest to how it would actually be that's I've seen. So are you helping Mara or are you rolling as well? That would explain why I didn't see the other roll. My Wi-Fi seems to be completely fine when I'm not around others. Let me go relog so I can actually see the other role. So, Hazio, were you helping Mara, or were you actually just rolling yourself?
Okay. So roll performance.
Yeah.
Oop.
Hey, nice roll.
I'm actually good at performance for some reason.
Cool.
Well, yeah, your picture seems, despite Mara having the supplies, yours somehow becomes better than what Mara's is. You're not exactly sure how.
I lived in a temple. We had to write down the scriptures to memorize them.
Well, yeah, but you didn't have to paint the scriptures.
Yeah, I know, but it's still similar.
Fair.
Yeah, now I'm gonna take it and show at Wyron and ask if this is good enough.
Is it good enough?
I would say that from the two pictures, you probably could go and figure out how to translate the spell.
And if
Yes.
and if this doesn't work, we can still come back here. It's still early enough in the dungeon. We can just set up in that area till you finish
True.
afterwards.
I will take both of these. Thank you both very much. It saves me gold having to buy the scroll from the guild. Alrighty.
So, where do you guys head now? Because there still
Where?
is the
That
door
direction.
there and there.
Well,
And then
I mean,
also there's this thing that allows you to go to the other demon.
Everyone vote with their clicks or their click and holds.
I say, do we just want to go down because we were kind of already going that way, or no?
Well, from what I've scouted, that way just leads to a dragon.
I mean, what's behind it there, though? That
Well, you
That-
did
Did
see
I-
a chest.
Did I?
Right there is
what's
a
that?
chest.
yeah, what's that do?
Yeah, we could go that way.
I'm
You also, I will say that you also did probably see an opening. You just couldn't tell how far it was.
and you said the door is here.
There's a door here, that everybody knows about. I assume that you guys would have seen that door when you guys were running down. Hazio might not have seen that door essentially just right there into the place. And also after about 15 minutes, which I assume has already been done, and the sketching is probably taking about an hour, that Mara has already put on her armor, same with Hazio, so everybody should be ready to go with their normal AC.
And Wyron casts Mage Armor.
Doesn't that last a minute?
It lasts
5 hours.
for 8 hours. 5 hours?
Oh, sorry, yeah,
It lasts
8
for
hours.
a few hours. 8 hours.
Oh,
And I now have an 8 armor class of 14 temporarily.
Yeah, so basically until the long rest, he actually has.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest we investigate this room.
Wyron's thinking the same.
We investigate everything.
Yes.
We're all detectives. Let's go.
So Wyron actually Wyron casted invisibility, right?
Yeah, I've already been tracking it. I now go down to 7.
No.
And
Should be there.
what?
You used one, that was mage armor. You used two, that was invisibility.
Invisibility is a 2. It's a second level spell.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it would be 7 because I forgot that you had to recast it or so.
Yes.
No, it's just I was kind of forgetting about the recast due to the concentration thing.
Yep, because I died.
Yep.
But we don't know I died. Although Lyron strongly suspects he died.
Yep.
Alright.
Uh. So
But yes, investigate that door.
this one.
Yes, that's what Wyron votes for.
Okay.
So how do you guys investigate the door? Or do you guys just want to roll investigation, or do you want to actually attack it?
Well, we can have Billy freaking do his thing on the door. Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, we can just use Billy as
Yeah, get Billy in there.
code again.
Do it up, Billy.
Oh yeah. That's the real shit.
So anything or just like a normal door?
Hold on. Hi.
Oh, it's another mimic. Oh god. Mimic
Hey.
just Billy just met his brother.
Yep. Oh yeah, I also should have had it up for Randy. So, Billy's the only one in the room because I didn't hear any of you guys join Billy in the room. So
I'm gonna go in
initiative
after
time.
Billy. Okay, let's roll initiative.
Okay, initiative time. Ooh, I actually got not great initiative that time.
Oh. And apparently I forgot to get up the notepad for initiative.
I need to roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay. Where is my initiative? What?
It's on your sheet.
Yeah. Okay. Did it roll? It did roll.
Yep.
Holy shit. Big roll.
Yeah. So Crow goes first.
Can I just stab it?
You're not in stabbing range yet.
Okay. Can I run to?
Well, you also have a crossbow too, so
Oh,
you can
yeah.
hit it for where it can't hit you.
So I need to move closer to it to shoot it.
You
Don't
also
I?
want to keep in mind your abilities. I will say that.
Yeah. Hold on. Can I? Oh fuck. What do I want to do?
To be fair, this will definitely get faster once you guys start learning your abilities. Because I know
Right.
how a rogue does battle. That's why I said that you might want to keep track of your abilities.
It doesn't. If Rogue gets like first attack, it also does something.
I think that's only assassin.
Ah, okay. Never asked. What type of rogue are you?
Assassin.
Oh,
Well, there you
I
go.
am assassin.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to. I want to sneak and move toward it, but I want to hold it from there for now.
So are you withholding the action, or are you still gonna do stuff?
I'm just gonna move toward it and sneak, and then I'll withhold my action from there. I want to move close to Billy, who's, you know, kind of fighting his old
So
friends.
like that.
Yeah, like that. And I'm gonna stay hidden.
You probably could still attack it.
Yeah, you can attack from there.
Can I stab it from there?
Well,
Can I
yeah,
sneak
but he
attack?
also hid using an action.
Yeah. Go
Oh.
ahead.
Right.
Um,
He
So,
doesn't have
anything
to
else?
do that as bonus action.
I've already used. Haven't I used both my actions, or do I have 3?
Rogues
I've
have
moved
bonus
forward.
actions.
Oh.
Isn't
God,
for
I never
rogue
had
the
to
bonus
do
action is to hide?
It can be.
Can I sneak attack?
Sneak attack is only on attacks.
Yeah. As in, can I stab it and sneak attack it? Can I sneak it? Sneak it. Can I stab it from where I am? We should be able to, right?
You would be able to if you had an action.
Okay, whatever.
When are they able to use Zeke as a bonus?
When they go and call it as a cunning action.
Can he still do that since he forgot about it?
Yeah, he still can do his cunning action.
Well, like use the cunning action to hide instead of the action.
In theory, he could.
Because
But
I
also,
keep
I will
forgetting
not be
that.
learning this in the future. I will have you guys know that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about my cunning action. I'm a fucking idiot. Don't mind me. No,
That's
no,
part of
we
why I
won't-
said you might want
we
to
won't-
go and remember your abilities.
Yeah, my bad. We won't change anything up. Doesn't matter. I'll let them take their turns.
Well, if you do change it up, you can actually hide and then actually do the sneak attack. It will have first attack. Doesn't it do like massive damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's a possibility you could insta kill it.
Alright, we'll try that. Do I need to roll 3d6?
Well, you need to
and then
roll to hit.
Yeah, roll your 2 hit first. With
Okay.
advantage.
with advantage. Fuck. How do I? How do I? Whatever.
You go to your character sheet.
It's
You-
at the
Yeah.
top there.
At the top, you click advantage, and then you click the weapon that you want to use to hit with.
I rolled twice.
No,
Well, if you
it'll
click
just
advantage, it rolls
automatically
twice
roll.
for you.
Yeah, so that does
Oh
hit.
yeah, that hits.
Roll again. Okay.
Well, now
you
if
just click on the rapier.
Oh, okay. Okay, I did.
And also make sure that, since you're playing sneak attack,
3d6.
no,
I'd
it's
sneak. Oh.
check the box, then
Oh,
rapier
okay.
that was in chat,
Oh, like that. Wait. Yeah. Okay, like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Cause. Okay. That worked. All right. My bad.
Okay, there's the
Uh-oh.
lag.
Yeah.
Still, we're taking your rolls, so.
So it automatically calculates the sneak and the weapon damage. Oh yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Cool.
Okay. We
Uh,
get there in the end.
So wait, I could do that with my rage and necrotic damage, right? If I just check mark them and
yeah. Should. Wait. Oh yeah, it's done correctly. Sorry there, for a second there I was curious on whether or not I actually did set up the necrotic damage correctly. Okay, so now, unfortunately, since Bale's not here, Rainy will not be taking any action.
Uh,
And
And once the object, I can throw the object out a ways, and it'll still be lit up.
okay.
Cool.
all right, so now it's
Uh,
Mimic's turn.
Gordon, me
Yeah.
and Speedwagon activate our damages.
Yes, yes. We
All right,
have our necrotic and radiant damage already activated.
all right.
So you said Mimic's turn?
Yep, because since Bale's not here, she doesn't really have any words because she was just protecting Bale.
Yep. Okay, so we got our Billy. Billy's gonna do his bite stuff.
Billy's last.
Oh, sorry. When you said mimic, I thought you meant Billy. My bad. Sorry.
No,
Continue.
Billy I refer to as Billy, not Mimic.
Yeah, my bad.
So he does hit. It hits twice. So I'm just gonna roll twice on that. Ouch. So that's that, and then it is that since it is immune to acid still. Oh, and then after that is Wyron's turn.
Okay, Wyron's just gonna
Wait,
move right
hold
into
on.
here.
Don't I have a higher? Oh wait, no, that's never mind.
Yeah,
I
you
think
have
it's the wrong
15,
thing.
Wyron has 16.
Yeah, I was
So
looking at the wrong thing.
after Wyron, it's going to be Hazio,
Yeah.
then after you, it's Speed, then Mara, then finally Billy.
Yeah, I looked at the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're probably looking at the performance where you beat Mara.
Yeah.
So what does Wyron do to finish off his turn?
Cast Firebolt.
All right,
So
that
oof.
hits.
Okay, and that's just two.
Mimics are not good at dodging.
Especially not with the doors.
Good point.
Doors cannot move. Confirmed.
So 10 damage.
Actually, 10. So after that, it is Hazio's turn. So what does Hazio do?
I'm going to move here and take out a javelin and chuck it at him.
Roll your to hit. That hits. So roll your damage. Alright. It is still alive. So Speed's
Going to use
turn. What
my
does you
extra
do?
attack. I still have the other attack.
Oh yeah, right. So
Chuck another.
that also hits. Do you kill it? Alright. You do knock it down, but still seems to be a door.
Okay.
It just falls, revealing the dragon.
So with us being out of battle now, could I use my necrotic damage to heal Billy
Already out
back
of
up?
combat.
The mimic's still a door.
So it ain't dead yet.
Oh, so it's not dead.
Well, it just depends on how much you guys want to continue stabbing a door.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, if worst case scenario, I just keep firebolting it until it turns into a freaking corpse.
Yeah, I
Um,
just keep doing something.
But yeah, technically you were going to be just like out of combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And-
retrieve my javelins.
Then yeah, we would make sure it's dead. Firebolt to the
Javelins are
face.
pretty useful.
Um,
After we're sure that the mimic's dead, then we can just look right through here and we see the dragon.
and well, actually, the dragon is down. I say the mimic's down, so the dragon now clearly sees you.
Hmm.
Okay. So are we clearly still in combat then, or
Yeah,
no?
so like Speed could walk down there and do a hit on Billy.
Okay.
So you would essentially just be rolling your necrotic damage and subtracting 1. Well, subtracting whatever is your normal punch. So like about, I think, 4?
Uh,
Oh no, you subtract 7 from your the necrotic damage you do to Billy.
So you
Alright.
could end up hurting him more.
so I just click on. I can just click on my necrotic damage, right? And then
You
we
just
just
roll
subtract
it,
from
and then if it's less than 7, you harm Billy. If it's greater than 7, and you heal Billy for that minus 7.
Well, shit. Well, shit. Do I want to heal Billy then?
Most
No.
likely not.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna heal Billy right now. He's not that bad. So we'll just as is.
You say not that bad, and then there's this thing.
Well, if Billy dies, then I just raise another Billy. We just go to door. So
So is that everybody else's turn? And because Mara, as far as she knows, is just there for that.
Oh yeah, there was also something I wanted to do
What?
before I moved, but I forgot. I wanted to, what was the other paladin's name?
Ranny?
Yeah, I wanted to tell him to act in accordance with how a paladin would, since Bale's not here.
She's a mercenary, so she just acts basically how she wants to for the person that hired her, which in this case would be Bale. Elle actually is not there.
Is she actually a paladin?
Yeah, she's a paladin. And it's just that she's probably not going to be aiding you much in combat and when Bale was here, she was just much more protecting Bale.
Yeah. Okay.
Since Mara probably would not be acting, and what do you have Billy do?
well, shit.
Because Billy is next in combat after Mara.
Right.
It was bitten by this, I will say that.
Yes. I'm just trying to think here. I don't think we want to just have him block the hallway. That's probably not a good idea.
Not really.
Could Billy move here or here? Or I guess, yeah, I would want him. I think I want him to move like there.
Don't think he has that much movement.
Because I don't know how far Billy can move.
He doesn't have that much movement. He's a thick boy.
No, he can go to like there.
Shit.
but that's one action, and then after that he can move to like anywhere in that.
Hmm.
So if you wanted to block the hallway, the closest you can have him be and still block the hallway is there.
Well, clearly the dragon can't go in the hallway. He's too freaking big.
You'd be surprised at the sheer maneuverability of a dragon.
I think if we're gonna, I think I would. Let's just move Billy like right here. That's where I want to move Billy.
So you want him to be like right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, let's offer the dragon a smack.
Billy punch.
Oh, is the other mimic down? By the way, I would imagine it's dead, right?
Not quite dead because it still is a door, but it still is essentially prone.
Well, oh, I
and
thought we
so-
just.
No, it's still
Well,
that's how
technically
we-
in combat, so you guys haven't stabbed it 3 times.
So we have to wait till it turns and then kill it.
This
Well, shit.
dragon is going to walk up to Billy, though.
I thought I thought I was dead, or else I would have had Billy attack it.
So, the dragon is now going to probably murder Billy. If it does not murder Billy, I'm going to be surprised. Oh, right, Billy doesn't take that damage.
Okay.
So does that mean you're surprised?
No, I would not. I would be very surprised if it actually does not take down Billy. Just looking at what it can do. Alright. So let's see. That is 14. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do not know how
Yeah.
Billy survived.
Billy lives.
Yes, Billy lives.
Because you tried to use a black dragon's acid breath on a mimic.
No, it slashed it twice and then bit it. And Billy
Oh.
still survived after taking a total of 33 damage with one action. So, back to the
We
top.
really need to
It
save that
is
Billy.
now. I think Crow. I think Crow has started the combat first.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
what is your
I think we
character
can sh-
doing?
I think if we
I'm
shoot the
going-
dragon, it'd be sneak attack. Anyone
Well,
give confirmation
first
on
I'm
that?
going to use my cunning move to sneak. Or
To be
hide.
fair, I also forgot the
But-
range on a crossbow.
I have no idea.
Okay,
30
yeah,
to
you would
60.
have. Also, like how I
Huh?
rolled the same number twice.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, so that's definitely in range.
Yeah. Oh no, I figured that thing would be in range.
If you
And
could hide behind a corner and shoot at it.
Or we can try diplomatic.
Try
it's also a
diplomacy
black
with the
dragon. So,
What was that, Crow?
Try diplomacy with a dragon. A black dragon.
I speak Draconic.
All right.
Same,
Yeah.
I do too, actually.
I'm gonna hide and let them do their thing. Fuck this. I can't speak Draconic, so it's up to them, not me. It ain't on me.
Randy does not know about the dragon, so she's not doing anything. So that's Wyron's turn. And assuming that Crow did end his turn.
Well, they wanted
Yeah,
diplomacy, so
yeah, he kept hiding.
yeah, I just kept hiding and ended my turn. I'm not gonna attack.
Okay, so in Draconic, I'm going to say to the dragon, we do not want to harm you or anything. We just came down here to beat a demon. Nothing to do with you, sir, or nothing to do with you, mighty dragon.
The dragon responds, "Then why did you bust down that door?"
It was a mimic.
You still
We-
attacked the door and tried to get in here.
We did not know you were in there. We did not know where this door led. We were just checking.
There was light that came in here earlier. I assume that's you guys.
Yes, we knew that there was a dragon. We did not know that this door led directly to the dragon.
And you can clearly see that there is a gap. Where else would it have been leading?
We thought maybe it was a small room with a chest.
Why would someone place a door right before a chest?
I don't know. I don't make dungeons. I just clear them.
I will just note that Byron has actually not cleared a dungeon.
Yeah. So.
So roll
Trying to
would be
clear.
bluffing.
Yeah,
Deception.
yeah, roll deception.
Oh shit. Oh crap. Not horrible.
The dragon
Yeah,
believes you, though.
Believable.
He believes me.
Oh, it's a young dragon, confirmed.
What?
She? Okay.
What type of
I
dragon?
said it's
has
probably a
him?
young dragon if it believed that.
Oh, okay.
What
So,
type of dragon is a young dragon?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think an older one would have bought that.
Probably not.
So,
Maybe all dragons have that, actually.
we did not mean to disturb you. We will be going another way.
Then why?
Right, guys?
He points to the undead mimic right in front of him and says, "Then what's with this thing?"
One of our party can raise undead. He was sending it in to possibly block you if you decided to attack us
Correct.
before we could start conversing.
Uh,
Again, that's a deception, I think.
Then why didn't you place it right there in the hallway?
I don't know. I don't control the speed. You want to say something?
Oh, right, I do speak Draconic. Well, I threw it in the room because I figured if you happen to have a range attack, you would still go after the mimic before us.
I would not use that against a single creature.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know what you think.
We're not dumb.
I didn't.
Speaking of what it's
I never said
thinking,
you were dumb.
You implied
Speaking
it.
speaking of what it's thinking, Wyron's focusing on it, so he might be able to see its thoughts.
It's thinking, how dare they think that it is dumb.
Okay. We do not think you are dumb at all.
That's the
This
last
are-
thing I would be thinking.
To be truthful, this is our first encounter with a dragon.
So it'd be the last thing for me to think to underestimate a dragon.
Yes.
Uh,
We know that dragons are very powerful, and we do not want to fight you at all.
that type of flattery will really only benefit you with the red dragon.
So if we can, we would like to just pass by and not disturb you anymore. I know we've already disturbed you enough.
Yes.
Sorry, but it's also my job to kill you.
Who gave you this job?
Who are you under then?
The
To-
one that brought me here.
And who is this?
You guys should already know that you're in a dungeon.
Does Wyron
Oh,
have
yes.
thoughts? Did he think about who brought him there?
Yeah. When I mentioned who brought you here, did he have a thought of like who it was, or?
Yeah, could he just tell by his thoughts alone?
He goes and thinks, how dare these idiots think that I'm the idiot?
I mean, I don't really know how dungeons work. And then again, I don't think any human really has made a attempt to study dungeons.
So you guys still conversing with the dragon, or are you guys going to fight? Because you guys probably spent like 6 seconds fighting, started talking with with the dragon.
I mean, I don't want to
Yeah,
fight
that's
it.
going anywhere.
Is there any way we could persuade you to not fight? Is there anything we could do for you to make us not fight you?
No, I am trying to kill you. End of story.
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to hope the dragon speaks common. I'm going to ask, do you speak common?
The dragon responds with, yes, why?
Wouldn't you prefer to be the master of this dungeon?
I already know what lurks below. I would not be able to.
Are you referring to the demon that we're here to fight?
No.
No.
Oh.
Who is the master of this dungeon?
The thing in the deepest room.
And that is. I'm trying to get his thoughts on this, like to see if it gives me a name or even a
He's
picture.
thinking, why the heck are these guys still asking questions?
If I may give my conjecture, it just seems like this thing wants to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any way to persuade them, it seems.
Yeah, black dragons are
Nope.
hard as fuck to persuade.
Yeah. Well, we can either retreat and go the other way and take out the demon, or we can fight the black dragon.
I mean, there's not any way to, like, actually roll persuasion to, get him.
I'll try.
Could he roll it with advantage? Because we're all trying to persuade him.
Hold on, Gordon.
Yeah.
When I investigated, this was just the only floor. There wasn't lower floors, were there?
You couldn't see any
Ah.
lower floors.
And when
Okay.
I investigated, was the thing in the behind the room with the dragon a chest, or?
Yeah, you could tell that thing seemed to be like a chest of sorts.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to persuade it.
Could he do that with advantage? Because we're all kind of trying to persuade him.
If we bring back the corpse of the master of this dungeon, you would be the new master, and would you let us have access to the chest near you?
If you somehow managed to do that, then yes.
I didn't even have to use persuasion. Guess I worded that really good.
I guess so.
Then let us head to there then.
Yeah. Should we just back out then?
Yes.
Oh yes, quite fast.
Withdraw Billy.
Billy, get your ass back over here.
Also, I walk up and stab the shit out of the door.
Yeah, get rid of that door.
This thing is just watching you all as you're doing all of that. Which that door's now dead.
Is there any way we could just
That was
get rid of? Is there any way we could just kill our Billy and raise a new Billy at this point?
Well,
I mean, yeah, we could kill it.
but also, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can see.
Yeah, I go ahead and head back up.
Okay, how about how
I'm
about
out of the situation.
okay, with her being literally there, if I moved Billy over here and I go like here,
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Mara something.
Okay, what do you ask her?
You don't like undead, right?
Not particularly. Why?
Then you have a problem with us mangling a monster corpse to raise another one. That way it could be a meat shield.
I prefer
'Cause
not to have my allies die.
Technically, it's not an ally.
I view it as an ally because it is allied with us, despite how much I dislike it, or dislike the idea of it.
Well, anyway, while he's got Amara distracted,
Yeah, technically she is distracted.
I put Billy in the corner here, and I decide to kill him.
I'm gonna move here. to
Well, her
block this
vision's this way.
Yes.
I mean, so just in case
Roll
you
your
decide to-
damage, because you are doing necrotic.
Okay, sorry. I turn necrotic off, and then I attack Billy.
So you do both attacks on Billy.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I didn't really need to do that, did I?
Not really, because you can literally control it to just be like, head into my fist,
Either.
and then punch
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you can just have it where it can't dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just guaranteed rolls.
Right. Sorry. I'm doing it.
I mean, unless you want me to literally say that you could probably just punch yourself for whatever reason by accident. Or punch your arm.
So I kill Billy.
Yeah. Billy's dead.
All right. So Billy's dead. I raise the door, Billy. That's right beside us.
After it's been stabbed several times. Also roll stealth.
What's that?
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
With
Oh,
yeah.
advantage because she's distracted and the door's blocked. Or the hallway's blocked.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, roll. You can do that.
Yeah, because she's looking at me, and the door's blocked.
So I get 12.
All right, I will
right?
not say that result. But I do know the result of that. So feel free to continue.
Well, I have the excuse of I wasn't involved because I was asking permission first if she did see it.
Well, I'm blocking the door so she knows I'm involved. Better put my fucking hands on my knives. Just in case this gets scrappy.
So anyway, do we just start heading up now instead of or is Amara really gonna, or did Amara see and she's gonna make a big deal about it?
She's not gonna state what she knows, if she knows anything.
Well, also we could tell her there was a fucking dragon that killed it.
Well, to be fair, she did see it come back from the dragon room. Because she would have been watching you guys where the mimic was and just saw it run into that room. Yeah, I love the internet. Or at least my internet, how it is. So, can everybody hear me, or do I need to refresh? I think I have to refresh.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gordon, you back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my internet glitched out, essentially. So I went and just had my Wi-Fi get checked. But I will say this, that Mara did know that it did survive because you guys weren't blocking the door when Billy came back.
Warren could just read her mind so we know what she's thinking anyway. So he's already done it to her once. No big deal. He
I
does it
mean,
again.
Wyron. The only person I have not read the minds of are the Paladin, and I can't read speeds.
Yep.
Which I will fix later.
No.
To be fair, speed can also make that ring invisible.
Again.
Just because it's invisible doesn't mean that one night I'm not going to sneak into his room and check every single finger.
The question would be, does Wyred know that it can turn invisible?
Probably not, I would imagine.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
probably.
So
Yeah,
He'd
I don't
probably
think
just
he would
see the-
know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it being invisible. But, I mean, what's the point of turning it invisible now? I kind of showed it to my whole friggin' party, so they know I have it.
Well, to be fair, I also did not realize that it can turn invisible. Otherwise, I would have mentioned that.
Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I think I did know, but I totally forgot.
Yeah. To be fair, also, Crow, I will point out that Wyron, last time he tried reading Mara's mind, actually went in and came up with the same result as if their mind was blank.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
It's
forgot
like
about
he
that.
has. Yeah. So yeah, Wyron wouldn't even be focusing on any of them. Actually, no, because he knew about the stealth thing, he'd be focusing on it, but he probably wouldn't see anything.
The other question is, did he try to read Mara's mind? Did my thing glitch out again?
No, I think you're good. I think it's Wyron's end.
Yeah, sorry, whenever people go quiet, I just think that it's possibly mine. Especially when Steve is saying no connection.
Right.
And so where do you all head now, since you're trying to get that thing to just let you have the chest?
Well, I mean, we did make the deal with the dragon to get rid of the demon first, and he would let us have the chest.
No, he
So,
said to go and kill the thing in the furthest room.
right. Okay. I guess that's what I meant. I thought it was just
So where do you guys head now?
Well, the furthest room is either the demon or the other thing.
So where are you guys heading now? Oh.
I guess we go back up then and to the right, or I guess go right now, right? Because for the room you guys are in, to the right.
Is that actually? Okay, that AC is wrong. Why it was listed as 11, I don't know. Let me just remove that and set that. Feel free to drag Billy where you want to have its speed.
Okay. Well, before we go into every room, do we want to check for traps, guys? That's probably a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what stat do you need to look for traps? I guess is what I'm saying.
I would say perception.
Perception. Well, my perception isn't too bad, so I think we just leave. I'm just gonna. Oh, hold on, got the wrong thing on. I'll keep Billy like on the backside here, and I'm just gonna go like here before I go into the room, and I'm gonna check with perception to see if there's any traps. Uh,
Just due to the fiasco that was high.
yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much gonna check for traps in every room before we hop in.
Hello.
Hello.
So I would just roll like normal perception, right? I wouldn't try to do a manage. Okay. Sure.
You just roll
Okay.
normal perception.
Oh well, I don't
You
think
don't
that's
see
good.
any traps in there.
I don't see. Oh boy. Well, just to be safe, I'm gonna have Billy go in first, and I guess he would go there, and then there, then there. Obviously, that doesn't activate any traps, does it?
Nope.
Okay. So now to the next room. So I hop in front of them,
And
which
then just
use
rinse and repeat.
yeah, rinse and repeat. So now I do
Okay,
perception
let's
again.
to speed it up. Just do it like let's see, 1, 2, 3 more times.
Wait, what's in this room here? What's that?
What room?
Oh yeah, I could tell that was a chest.
Yeah, what's
that
that?
when I explored.
That's a chest. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Okay.
We're
Because
also
he
gonna head
went
to
right
that.
into that room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, perception 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty perceptive.
No shit. My perception is pretty good. That's why I suggested doing it.
You can't tell that there's anything wrong with the room.
Any 3 of the rooms? right?
Sorry, what?
For any 3 of the rooms, because I rolled it 3 times, right?
Yeah, like, you can't tell that there's anything wrong with any room, all the way over to there.
Okay, so do we want to go down towards the
Yeah, I
chest?
tell them that if we go down, there's a chest.
Right.
Could be a mimic or it could be treasure.
Okay, so I think we're gonna go that way first, and obviously I'll go here first, and I'll roll my perception like I've been
Did you
doing.
have Billy do that?
Yeah. He's just pretty much being right behind me the whole time. He's just following me. So, do
Hold
I?
up. As you're right there, Billy starts getting nom by the floor.
He gets
Uh,
I sigh.
yep.
Damn it.
Now even the floors are mimics.
Everything's a mimic.
Yep.
Oh shit! So me checking for traps doesn't indicate if like the floor's a mimic. Oh,
Nope. Mimics look
Nope.
exactly like the object they are until someone tries to essentially open it or step on it, where it goes and says nom nom nom.
right. Okay. Guess that makes sense.
And since it's only a bite, Billy will only take a 8.
Okay.
Also, just so that we don't have a mimic on top of a mimic. There.
Okay.
Billy,
Makes sense.
these two are sharing the same space.
Okay.
So
So essentially, the other mimic has Billy grappled, right?
technically, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
So initiatives.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, I'm not even gonna roll the initiative for Randy because I know she's not gonna do really anything.
Oh, also, Gordon.
Yeah.
I remembered something. At one point, I tried, I think, doing a Divine Smite at level 2, and it missed. And you took the points away for it. Apparently, Divine Smite does not take anything unless it hits.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up. It doesn't activate or count against you unless it hits.
Oh, fair enough then. And mine is probably glitching out since I probably have like 2 more initiatives. Maybe 3.
Should I change my thing back to 6?
Yeah. Oh, Mara's not acting. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd probably go last unless you roll a 1.
She's not acting again? Or
Oh, right, I just had to roll for Billy.
do I roll with advantage?
No, you just roll normally.
Oh. Why is my initiative so fucking good every time?
Because you're a rogue!
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
but come on, bro.
I mean, speed goes before
Rogues are
Billy
supposed to
only
get the
due
attack.
to the fact that it is player before DM.
Gotcha.
Yes. Okay, I'm still in stealth, right? So
Oh yeah, right. I just have to roll for the enemy.
can I just move up and sneak attack it? Because you know I'm in stealth and all.
I mean, yeah, you probably could.
I might as well do that. Could I actually apply my as of so far, something I haven't used, which is my random element thing. I forgot to use it.
Sure, go ahead. Uh,
Was it? What do I click on?
well, you
Even?
essentially just hit the enemy, and then you roll an extra d20. Uh, on a 1 or a 2, it will randomly affect it with something.
Okay. So if I move to here, I can attack still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just roll my rapier attack, and then
Oh, you're going right here. Okay.
yeah.
To be fair, you're not hidden though.
Oh well.
If you
So,
stayed behind speed and shot it with the crossbow, you'd be hidden.
okay.
At least I assume.
Can I really shoot through speed?
Yeah, you could probably like lean over and like put your crossbow beside him and then fire at it.
As long
Yeah.
as you didn't get a 1, you wouldn't hit me in the head with your crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so yeah, I'll just move myself on top.
Yeah. I was about to go and say, you need to be here.
Yeah. So if I'm there, I'm still hidden, so I can use sneak attack on my crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly. Because, I mean, you still have not taken the hide action, but I could at least
Well-
slightly give you it.
Well, also, it's in combat with.
I was
I'm trying to
still
remember all the
hidden.
stuff that Rogue can do.
I was in stealth from when I was blocking the door. I never came out of stealth. I just hid around the corner when the big angry dragon showed up.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah, I never came out of stealth. So I roll my light crossbow. Hell yeah.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, with advantage, right?
Roll
Never
one
mind
more.
me, I'm a retard. So, alright, we got there in the
It's
end.
still 19, so just roll the damage off of the 19.
Okay. Click on this, like that. F for sneak. And now roll d20
No,
for
that's...
my element.
You've already done
For-
the 2 hit.
For the random
For my
random
Oh, yeah,
damage.
d20. Yeah. D20 for the random effect.
Yeah, for the element.
It does not proc.
Okay. Well, that's a fucking big fat F.
So it's only when that D20 is a 1 or a 2 it works.
Yes, and it can also be a very powerful ability. It just depends on how lucky is it.
Gotcha.
That's why it is gambler.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
very much so.
Could probably do like an instant like disintegration level damage.
He could, or he could also full heal it.
Oof.
So it goes both ways.
Oh yeah, depending on the element it is.
No, it just depends on like what does he use and how. So anyway,
I
don't
assume it
think
gets more
Rose did
effects if he gets
another
stronger.
action, so that would be it for him, and it would be Speed's turn next.
Oh, I forgot to say it earlier, but after I killed the other Billy, I switched back on my necrotic damage. I just forgot
Alright.
to say it. Okay, well, I'm not going to use my rage, obviously, because I only have 1 left. So, I think we're just going to move right in front of the mimic, and we're going to do our double hit like normal.
Alright.
So, actually, wait, hold up. Before I move, couldn't I stay there and still hit him with my greatsword?
Does it have the reach property?
How do I know if it has reach property?
You just click on it, and it should tell you.
No, so I have to be that close then.
Yeah, it's just melee. It doesn't have reach.
Oh, okay. Just me.
Javelin, I
Okay.
believe, does have reach though.
All right, never mind. We're gonna move to there then, and we're gonna do our double hit like normal, and because it's double hit, we just want to roll with advantage, correct?
Hold on, let me look up weapons then.
I know spears have reach.
I thought javelins did too. Apparently, no, they don't. I honestly thought that the javelins did have reach.
You could say fucking and make it that they do.
Well, to be fair, I also do see on how it could not have the reach though. That's the only issue. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rule that it does not have reach.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so I roll my gray sword with the advantage for both rolls then, and then okay. So how does this work with my necrotic damage? Do I
Just
roll?
click it twice. Because you hit both times.
Yeah, quick great sword twice. As long as you have the thing check marked.
Yeah, because advantage is not technically that. It just that's just a way to faster. We'll do it faster essentially. So
Okay.
Okay, so as long as you got your damage with the necrotic check marked,
Yeah, I have a check.
it'll it's whenever you click great sword on your roll, it'll do the stuff for you.
Oh, it's still not doing it, even though I click on the great sword.
great sword in chat
Wrong thing.
like that.
Oh, in chat. Okay, I didn't know it was in chat. Okay, that's where I. Okay, makes sense now. All right, so I do that twice. So I do it one more time. And
Well, you're supposed to do it twice.
right, like that.
Yeah, then one more.
Oh, and one more. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it because I think it's dead. Yeah, it's most certainly dead. Well,
Sweet.
it's at least just staying there on the floor, kind of motionless.
Yeah, but Billy can eat it now.
So I just so I just give the mimic that's just seems lifeless another smack with my great sword. Just
That was both attacks.
well, all right, whatever. Never mind.
It was the second attack that brought it down. Billy is free though. I will say that.
Cool. Glad Billy survived.
And it's Billy's turn if you actually want to have Billy attack it.
Sure, we could do that. Yeah, we want to make sure this other guy's dead. So, I'm pretty sure mimics are immune to acid damage. So we're just gonna do pseudopod instead of bite.
So you do 2 pseudopods?
Yeah, 2 pseudopods. So do I need a? So I'll roll it then.
I feel bad for the mimic. Byron's turn.
All right.
Did I want to roll my pseudopod then?
You don't have to roll damage because
Oh,
it
sorry.
technically just auto fails one.
Oh.
I rolled the mimics thing just because I had to.
I believe I can get to here.
That would pose a disadvantage on your ranged attacks.
I'm not going to do a rage attack. I'm going to smack with my quarterstaff.
Okay, so final total of the death saves for the mimic. 2 successes as 3 fails. I feel bad for it.
Oh,
And Wyron hit it. Okay, never mind. Wyron hit it.
I thought since it couldn't move or evade, it was an automatic hit.
Well, it's auto
Apparently,
crit if I
Byron
hit.
can't hit things to save his life.
Wait,
as he
shouldn't
just
that be at
tries to smack
advantage?
It, but hits his foot
Oh yeah, it
instead.
should be advantage because it's prone.
It's prone, so shouldn't that be at advantage?
There.
All right, here we go again.
Watch another one.
Please don't.
Game versus 2.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, heaven and hell.
Still, 4
And
crit.
then
It got used up on a. Oh, sorry, it got burned
Yeah.
on a dead thing.
9.
I still feel bad for the mimic since it actually went and rolled
Almost
an
lived.
20 on a death save. And still can't be brought back to life.
It almost got to live again.
Yeah. it's
Yes, it did. It truly did. And then he
Why
guys
are-
just said,
like-
no, F it. You're dead.
Wyron was like, this one doesn't even need a spell. He just goes up and smacks with a quarterstaff.
And as it dies, for some reason, the body doesn't fully go down. As Billy just falls on top of the other mimic. It also is not flat on the ground. But to be fair, Billy's not as much of a surprise as the other one not being flat on the ground.
Wait, I remember this. One of the mimics earlier dropped a decanter of water. Investigate where that mimic was.
Well, Billy's technically on top of the other mimic.
Well, Billy, get the fuck out of the way. Move this side, Billy. Thank you.
So you
Is there an item
investigate
there?
the mimic.
Yes.
You find on
And
it
the area
a
around.
lever, or find under it some sort of like switch, essentially. You're not exactly sure on what the switch is for.
Wyron moves back into this room.
Okay. Well, yeah. This is what this is what I'm thinking, boys. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna like move back to like here, and we're gonna have Billy pull the lever.
I'm gonna
Very
say
nice.
before you do that.
So good last time Billy activated a trap.
I was gonna say I was gonna investigate it first.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do that first. Sorry. Go for it.
All right, go ahead, roll your investigation. You know it's a lever. What the
not
lever
trapped.
does, you're not sure.
So at least pulling it won't kill us immediately.
That's why I was trying to get out of the room before I
Right, so-
really yoink it.
Okay, so I move back.
All right. So I'm like, yo, Billy, activate that lever.
Okay, you hear, you have Billy grab it. Everybody roll perception.
Okay. Ah. Dang.
Yes.
Good roll. Nice. Nice.
Should I take it that I'm glitching out since I can't see Byron's roll? By the way, just for those watching the recording, DC 25. As there's something that will open up down here. That takes them to here. I'll see you about the rolls later. Okay, so can you all hear me?
the lever has been pulled. We're just rolling perception to see what it did.
Yes. Or at least to see if you can't notice something. Still waiting on perception from Crow. Crow, you gonna roll perception? Or is it just glitching out?
I guess he's waiting for you to reconnect or something. He's reconnected.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just reconnect then. Because I assume
No.
he's rolled.
I can hear you, Crow.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you
Hello?
again.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, go ahead and say something.
I can hear
Up
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on you to roll perception.
But yeah,
Okay,
right over the
so you all don't hear this, but Mara does go and ask if you guys hear something.
Wait, even with a 21 and 19, we don't hear it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Shit.
Yeah. Thought those were pretty damn good rolls. Guess not.
But to be fair,
Okay.
it's one thing that was really far away.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So what is your guys' response to Mara saying, did you guys hear anything?
no.
No, what did you hear?
Yeah. What'd you hear? I guess.
I heard something that sounded similar to the sound we heard right before we were encountering the rust monsters.
So a stone door opening or stone something.
Okay, so there's a door open somewhere.
You have any clue what direction it came from? Could you tell?
Not really, it just seemed to be far away because it was very faint.
Wyron's going to go to the lever, and he's going to use his remote viewing on it.
Is remote what?
Remote viewing? The thing where you can touch like a key and get a picture of the door and stuff like that.
Oh, the replay event thing.
Replay
Yeah.
events, yes. I'm going to touch it and activate replay events and see if I can get a picture of where the door is.
Okay, so Byron goes and sees as in some room that's near a chest. He's not sure where exactly the room is, but the chest is in the middle. That there is a stone on platform that seems to go over some stairs that seem to be leading down towards a lower floor.
Wyron describes this to the group as he sees it. So there's a room with a chest in it on a stone platform. There's a set of stairs that go downward. I think we just opened up the next level of the dungeon.
Hazio, do you think it happens to be the same room that you saw the chest in?
Don't know.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, but the only way to know for sure on that DM to players is to essentially investigate that room.
Right. All right, so now that we're done with this room, do we want to still proceed down to that chest that Hazio saw before.
Gordon, you said
Yeah.
like once a session we have a thing where we can ask the GM something, right?
Yes.
Can I use mine?
On what?
Some knowledge.
What knowledge are you asking for?
Is either one of the two monsters at the bottom right of the map the Dungeon Master or Floor Master or whatever?
Yeah, like the
that
master
will
of
use
the.
your point, but I will say that neither of them are.
Well, fuck.
Mm,
Yeah, we ain't ready to take on probably whatever it is.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that thing was literally warning you. So, as for what your character knows, your character just feels like you shouldn't really be going much into the second floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and flip the switch back the way it was.
All right. Uh, then I'm assuming that only Mara hears it actually close.
Right, because we couldn't.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that something bad is where this unlocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll trust your intuition, Hazio.
Yeah, we don't want to leave this open.
According to the dragon, there's stuff in the depths that is stronger than the dragon. So, yeah.
I'm gonna get back to where I was.
So where do you guys head now?
So do we? So
We're
do
heading to the chest.
Yeah, let's head down towards the chest. So we'll do like what we were doing before, and I'm just gonna hop into like the in between the rooms and do my
3
perception.
perceptions.
3 perceptions, okay. And have Billy behind me, as usual. And 1. Oh, okay. 2, 3.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. You can't see in the dark. Yeah, you should be rolling those with disadvantage.
Oh, so you want me to re-roll them?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, if he's the one that's leading, I would have cast light on something for him.
Right. Yeah, you could
So
have done
like
that.
light on his great.
Like on his great sword. Yes, so he can hold it in front and like, yeah,
I forget whether or not light is a cantrip. I believe it is.
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
So for 1 hour, your great sword sheds light.
Cool.
Or until I cancel it.
Sure. You still see nothing on the first room. You're not sure why, but it still seems to be slightly dark in there.
Okay.
Thank God Billy goes first.
And how about the second and third room?
The second and third room, you are fairly confident that there's nothing in there, unless there's a mimic.
Well, clearly, before I even decide to hop in the room, we're going to have Billy, move in front of me and make sure there's nothing straight ahead. And obviously, if he runs into something, he's going to do his jumping motion so I see that there's something there. But clearly there's nothing there because Billy's going to go. All right.
Yeah, if there's nothing there, I will typically just speed it up after
Gotcha.
you roll the perceptions for anything.
Okay.
So Billy just opens up the chest for you.
Zoo.
Right. Yeah, that was my next thing I was going to do anyway. So Billy opens the chest, and
Nothing.
Probably better hang close just in case.
The chest just stays there as a chest.
sweet.
Okay. So I
So-
move in to look too.
Yeah. So we inspect the chest.
inside it, you find a rod of sorts.
Is there any way we could roll Arcana or anything to see what it
Go ahead.
knows?
Okay.
Well, I'm not
Um,
gonna roll it. Whoever
I
wants
am.
it,
10 minutes.
because my Arcana sucks.
To be fair, Mara's probably gonna be over there and say, well, you should remember the last time we encountered a stone door. There's no telling on whether or not anything actually did escape.
I mean, what the hell? Why not?
True.
I'll roll Arcana, but I'm not gonna get anything.
I mean, I could identify it, but it'll take 10 minutes.
Crow, you
Wonder if Billy
rolling
knows what it
an
is.
Arcana, or are you going to help like Wyron or somebody?
Roll Arcana. Why not? Let's meme it. Are you joking? I
Nice,
have -1.
and he did
You
better.
still beat everyone.
I'm the rogue. I'm the rogue.
You
Beautiful.
know items of value.
So what Crow knows is it is a rod that he can go and just put together there and put it in like some place as he's running away, and it will go and just possibly let it make it to where enemies that are chasing him just go and smack right into the rod and fall down.
Nice.
He also knows that there's a button on it. Hazio and Wyron, and Hazio, you can tell that there's a button on it. Wyron, you assume that's magical, but you're not sure quite how. And then
I'm
Speed,
gonna grab it.
you just know that it's a rod.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
I know what it is, personally.
I'm pretty sure I can make a good guess of what it is too.
Yep. But yeah.
So, where are you guys going now?
So first of all, who wants to have this item? Who you think is going to be better for? If you guys roughly know what it is.
Not me.
I mean, would Wire know what it is after hearing the description of the item? Of what he.
No, that's what he knows.
Yeah,
With
okay.
the item.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I'm currently
identifying
holding it right now.
Speaking of items, I have this decanter of endless water, which we still don't figure out who gets that.
Yeah. There's also several other things. So, can you all hear me again, or do I have to reload? Reloading then.
Ones. So
Yeah, when we get back to town, I'm definitely gonna buy more Chad ones.
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
And I'm
by
gonna
the-
ask if Wyron can actually hold on to them in the bag of holding.
I
I would
mean,
say that the bag of
it's
holding
right
probably
here.
gonna hold all the javelins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
We could buy quite a few, and then we could just each carry 5 at a time. As long as they don't break, we can just keep picking them up.
Yep.
yep.
So where? So are you guys doing
Sorry, but-
anything else with the rod, or are you guys go?
I'm gonna tell everyone to get out of the room real quick, because I'm gonna press the button.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, Byron and Billy, because Speed's not
Billy,
actually
move
in
back
there.
here.
So I move over here, and I press the button.
And I'm pretty sure that it just extends and then just stays there.
Okay, while holding it, I still try to turn around so it doesn't do anything. Except
And
extend.
the rod just stays in place with your hand.
It won't move. I press the button again.
It now essentially it detracts, and actually is now movable.
Well, that's useful. Found out what it is.
okay.
Yeah, now I go back to everyone and show everyone who wasn't watching. Because I don't think anyone could see through the little blue port to the area Speed was standing.
Yeah, I was blocking everyone. My fat
I
ass.
think Mara actually saw through it.
Well, Wyron was peeking around the corner. So if he activates it in here with all of us, Wyron's gonna ask him to activate it low, and he's gonna try and step on it and stand on it.
Dude,
Just to
fair,
see
it
how
still
much.
would just stay there.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna try do that and jump up and down a couple times on it.
Tazio, do you allow him to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, then it can, then it's gonna outsize unless Crow or Speed actually want to stop it.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so this thing will not move once it's activated.
Mara just simply is seemingly disapproved of this.
Mara just does not like our shenanigans.
Not really. Uh,
He doesn't seem to like anything. Who cares?
Gordon,
yeah.
are we stopping once the stream starts? Or are we playing through it?
I mean, that would be dependent on you all. So like, if you guys want to continue when the stream starts, we can. If you guys want to stop when the stream starts, that's also fine.
I'm indifferent.
I mean, I would like to watch it, but I mean, it don't matter.
I'd also like to watch it.
I mean, if nothing else, you guys do have 2 more rooms before you guys are actually done with the dungeon. That should be it from what Candy actually wants you to do.
Yeah. Plus, next time, actually, does that room have a gelatinous cube and the other thing?
Yes.
Okay.
You know about the gelatinous cube, and also the crisis. You just don't know. Well, if I recall correctly, you don't really know what the crisis is. You might not know what the gelatinous cube is, but you do know exactly what that thing is.
Yeah.
Right. Which you said before that was like resistant to magic damage, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just remembering.
The cube.
So anyway, we head back up, right?
Assumed.
All right. So we head. All right. So we go back up, and then we obviously have the 5 rooms before the gelatinous cube, and I just do the same method, right? Just Perception, all of them?
Yep.
All right, so 5 perceptions. Okay, here we go. A 1, a 2,
Technically
a 3.
6.
Oh, 6, 5, 6.
Uh, you tell there's nothing, and but here you do see the gelatinous cube.
Right. Right, it's clearly right in the doorway. Right in my face. Like,
Actually, no, it is invisible until you actually roll perception on it.
oh, so I only see it because I have perception. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because you beat it in perception.
And then even though I think everyone would already know, I'm just gonna be like, yo, this big ass gelatinous cube is in our way.
So, we doing the fight or? Because you technically could do these 2 fights. Then you probably could do that one.
I'd like to have the full party for that, if possible.
Yeah.
But these are going to be tough fights, or tougher fights.
Alright then. And that stuff still is canonicized, but speed is just in this room then.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
I actually would need to figure out later on whether or not that actually is an end of turn.
So wait, is the gelatinous cube an enemy?
Yes,
Or
it's
Yes.
an enemy.
oh, I did not
It's
realize that.
it's a really bad enemy to fight if you're a melee fighter.
I
that
figured
thing
that.
will soak
I
you in
wasn't
acid.
gonna run into it. That's for sure.
Yeah, you run into it, and you just start taking acid damage.
Hmm.
But you guys do know about it, so you could send in like possibly like Wyron or Bale and just have them lob spells just so that you can actually get rid of it and start taking
Hell
on this
yes.
thing.
Hmm. That's probably the best idea. Yeah.
If we got Bale here with his fire bolts and augmented fire spells, hell yes. Take it down easy.
Now, with us like stopping here, could we have whoever learn that what was it, Thunderbolt or something?
It would be 3 hours to put Dispel Magic apparently into the
Into my spellbook.
yeah, spellbook.
Right.
Yeah.
And he also has to go from here all the way over to where the dragon was.
I thought we wrote it down.
Yeah, we wrote it down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll be 3 hours.
Well, you could probably start,
I mean, I can
but
start
not
it,
finish.
but not finish. But then again,
But also, it probably would be better just to stop to wait for when everyone's back.
Yeah, probably right.
Because you could start doing that, and then like enemies could come up from behind us or something.
Yeah, it is 3 hours, and we are in a dungeon, so who knows what would happen in
this is-
3 hours.
something that Wyron's going to do in some downtime when he has it.
Yeah, never mind.
but to be fair, she probably would not mind just heading into here doing something during the downtime. So basically, like Azio or somebody is watching this side, whereas Mara's slightly paying attention to this side.
I mean, yeah, and if we're going to be down for a while, then yeah, he would start putting it together piece by piece, making the Dispel Magic into his book so he would have it. Since he can't do an Arcane Recovery anymore or anything like that, so.
Is there only one spare long rest?
Yes. until I get to a higher level, I believe.
No, actually, it's just once per or day.
Yeah, once per day. That's it.
Uh, so technically, you can only use that. All right. So, hello. On this DM's corner, I'm essentially just doing a little bit on why I'm changing the canon. So, first off, what's not important here is Hazio essentially being down right there because he reached into the lion statue, then accidentally activated the trap, having a bunch of arrows just fly into his hand, which, as his hand slid out as he just fell to the ground, and it is since all the arrows were pretty much in his hand, and when he actually went out or had his hand come out, it unjammed the thing, hence why it could fire again. So Wyron, and this is part of why I have to change the canon. He actually walked there, which, if you see this, is a trap. So, yeah. I'm gonna change it as little as possible, but what I'm gonna say occurs is just because I don't feel like doing it, I'm just gonna say that he does this, essentially, and then nothing else. One god helps him to do this. So he jumps over this mimic, jumps onto this thing and its back, runs on this one, runs off, activates this thing, and then proceeds to head through, ducking under it, and then eventually ending up there and falling as well. But the reaction of these is pretty much, hey, did you feel something on your back? I think I felt something on my back. It turns over to like right there. And what it does is, was that thing always on fire? That thing was always on fire, right? Yeah, that thing was always on fire. There's no suspicions about that thing being on, and then it just comes out. So then, after probably about 30 minutes since two people fell, Mara then says, hold on, let me take off my armor. So she then looks like that, because that's her without her armor on. And she also wanted to try. She heads down, and as she's like right over here, this thing occurs. I theorize the one you want is dead. Permission to use my full strength. If you're not in view of the others with them, then permission granted. Of course, sir. I will not give hints that easily. But I do know how to easily tell those lies, though. As he just starts snickering. Be quiet. You know that's a sore spot. Still, I'm slightly surprised you asked me of this. Well, if they are fine taking a cleric just starting out, especially one just looking over at them, then they are either very nice, or they are naive idiots. Well, in any case, you know what to do, and tell me the costs later. Alright. So after that, she then does a 7th level spell, targets there, and pretty much murders those things. I mean, I'm gonna roll just simply because. Because I figured she probably could survive. If that was 2GM, right? Yeah, that was 2GM. Alright. And so let me get the rust monster statistics. And yeah. They're all slightly burnt. Mainly due to that, but one part of the floor seems fine. Probably because it's stone. They did not know it's a mimic. And the reason why this is so important of a thing is because the mimic actually should have went off. Like, that's something that I find kind of funny, that in the heat of the moment and in doing all this, I forgot to check my own traps. So, whereas Wyron essentially just threw caution to the wind, jumped over these things, went onto their back, then just continued. Mara essentially just decided to deal with it just because those were there's something dealing with those that might have done it. Which, keep in mind, she still is technically invisible as well. Because her invisibility... No. It was worn off right as soon as she attacked. I forgot about that. So yeah, she then spends another action after the fight to reestablish the invisibility. She then heads through here, moves him off of, and also, since she just took however much, she also makes sure that she's fully healed. And after that, she essentially casts on them while diving down, since she assumes that there's a trap here. She heals Hazio, or at least she prepares a spell. Which I will. Right. I forgot about casting time. I knew she could do that. Oh, great. Whoop. That's going to be fun. Cause the thing is, she can't. I'm pretty sure she was at 40 minutes. And if she's not back, then probably something's happened. Problem is, she's casting a spell for an hour. It's not gonna take them an hour to get over there, because Hazio went through the entire thing and was not even rushing the keep. Like, it literally was about like a 34-minute thing to explore this entire floor. At least from like this point up here. Crap. Alright, let me go and figure out how do I want to word this so that it still does occur, but she doesn't have it be the hour. Okay, so I I figured out how she does this in one turn. Or at least in two. So, upon getting there and discovering the trap, which she was slightly suspicious of, she just didn't really know how to get into the room outside of activating the trap, because she probably would have noticed that it's there. With that one, she just was not greatly concerned. She, to be fair, also would not be concerned about this one. And so, what she does after is, as an action, when she gets into there, this all goes down. Like I thought, I was too late. So with Hazio and Wyron, and I want you to wish their death damage was done in the last 6 seconds. And that's a very dangerous thing to ask for. To be fair, I should have been this so I could easily cut them out, but anyway. So I'll repeat. That is a very dangerous thing to wish for and might not work as intended. Why? Don't you want that one, as she points at Wyron, and alive? And frankly, it would seem weird if they survived it, but their friend didn't. I would prefer them alive. But not needed. Alright then. And since you are so concerned, I call upon you with divine intervention. What? You heard me. Use your power and restore their souls. I'm not asking you to fully stop their deaths. Just reverse time or whatever else you need to do to allow me to restore them to life. He then laughs. Well, I never thought you would ask that of me. I will see what I can do. A minute passes, and then he responds with this. Alright, you have 12 seconds for both. Mara responds with, I only need 6, as she casts Mouse Seal. At least this is better and more realistic than needing a 9th level spell. As Hazio and Wyron start to move. Well, you did use a 9th level spell. No, I only did did heavy damage, and used a powerful thing. And then, conversation returns to normal as she's just disabling this trap. So, the only unfortunate thing that I can't do right now, Hazio and Wyron are both not here. Therefore, this trap does still get disabled. Because I don't think that would really change much. And then Hazio just walks into here and it's like, why are there the little rust monsters singed? Which basically would point at Mara. So Mara unfortunately is in trying to save them. Now it's caught between a rock and a hard place. Because she doesn't want to reveal, as said in an earlier episode, that she is a spy. However, if she's the only one there, it's either her Warhammer has fire damage, or she is like them. Either way, she has to lie about not knowing and 7th level spells and stuff like that. because that is the only way that she could have done that. Either that, or she tries to go and convince them that she recently started out as a cleric, but she also was a sorcerer or somebody else. Uh, or just some other thing that would normally have access to fire spells. So no matter what, she has to lie. I'm calling that right now. So no matter what, she does tap. The only question is, do they catch her in that lie? So, since I do know they would not be able to be doing this, or at least would not be able to react to that in time, or at least not react to this in time, start the next episode, they are going to react to that. Because we did have to change canon, because I forgot about High, so, yep, my big mistake, which is basically this entire thing in a nutshell. This, literally, upon doing this all back and figuring out stuff, I figured out that I screwed up so much. Like in this room, I forgot about my entire traps. So Wyron should have been attacked by that mimic, but wasn't. He should have been out of there due to the fact that the mimic revealed him, because it's either die to the mimic or reveal yourself. So he was absolutely screwed no matter what. He was just not prepared to save Haziel. Mara kind of figured something like that was going to occur. Because they do not know this, but she is a 20th level character. So I would assume that she's seen a mimic as, like, various different things. So, like, she's probably seen it as a book. She's probably seen it as floor. She's probably seen it as doors and chests. Well, obviously she's seen it as chests because that's their most common thing. But, yeah. She's probably seen it in all those forms. So she's probably knows, I wonder if there's a mimic that essentially screwed them up. Possibly around the rust monsters. And so she just headed down. She essentially took off her armor. Not to deal, not to essentially go and get rid of the rust monsters, but more to just get the drop on them. Because she knew that if she stuck up, such as like right over here, she could get to this, quickly cast a spell, and then probably kill all of them in one go. In fact, she did almost succeed. There's only two rust monsters that actually ever got back up. And she knocked them down, back down really quickly. The Mimic also survived. It's technically at 1 HP. And it now has received orders that until she's out of the dungeon, or at least until further notice, don't attack. Let everything walk over, and there will be food for it. So, in preparation for later food, where it will be able to go nom nom nom, nom nom nom, very quickly and very easily, it is not going to be attacking them. So, as they walk through here, it just seems like a normal mimic. Or rather, normal floor. And so, yeah, that's a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I also need to now change up, the script I had for the last thing because, yeah, the fact that that's not an action like I thought, and that it was a hour long thing. Yeah, it makes no sense on why she would be spending 50k diamonds when Maciel doesn't need or even consume the materials. Like, it doesn't need that expensive materials. It also doesn't need, like, the hour, essentially. So, yeah. Basically, what has so far occurred, and just for those keeping track at home, she has used 16 of the spell slots. As for this blue bar that you all see, oh, right. Hold on, let me keep track of it. So, I have now readjusted Mara's spell slots. So, now, I did not do this during the thing, because, like I said, I forgot about my traps. So, I didn't have Byron stop there like he should have, and die there like he should have. So, yeah. Yep, that was... This entire thing was a mess. And the weird thing is I did even incorrectly. Oh my god. Right now I feel just... Oh my god. I just don't know what to even say. I mean, first, there's that, which granted, I thought that they would be able to deal with it. To be fair, Hazio, since she was an idiot, cause basically there was a hole in the lion statue. So what he could have done is used his light form, or not even take it off, look inside of it, and he probably would be able to probe around a little bit and possibly see a little bit in the very depths of it. Arrows. And some sort of mechanism. He's not exactly sure as to why they're there. He just knows that that's there. And then he could have left as light. However, he did not. He decided to come out of light form, stupidly, reach in, and then, as he was fiddling around inside of it, he then pressed a additional way to activate it. A manual one. And so, it launched arrows right into his hand, killing him. And then someone else came down over here just to die. Though granted, that was the second time I screwed up. Or at least where it... Well, it all started with Hazio. The mess started all with Hazio. The second part of the mess was this room, where Myron just jumped over that, jumped onto the two rust monsters there, jumped past, activated the trap, confused the heck out of them, headed over here, and do that. Actually, no, I do have how Mara is going to try to fool them. One way that she technically could also state that they might not have any proof of is she, the fire of here went into this room, caught the rest monsters on fire, and they all then died due to a dungeon trap. 'Cause the problem is, nobody knows that that on the range of the trap. So keep in mind, she's trying to say that the range of the trap is this far. The range of the trap, which is a lie. So I do know she's gonna lie. No doubt about it, because it's either she lies, or she comes clean that she can cast some spells. Which, with how she is, I do not feel like she would actually give herself up that easily. That is the true range of the spell. Oh, sorry, that's the true range of the trap. It's only about 15 feet, right about where the pressure plate is. And so that's mainly to deal so that if there's anything in this room that is following them, when they reach this pressure plate, it's then activates burning whoever's on there. So yeah, that's essentially that. So the 4 ways that those things could actually have been singed, that I'm gonna say this so that you guys know which way she can lie. Way 1, which this is the truth way. She says that she firestormed, and that there and there to essentially murder the rust monsters, or at least get them down to where she didn't have to really deal with them much. The second way, she could say she got past them, used this trap to kill them, while in this room because it had that range. And which technically is a lie. She could also say that she could also lie and say that she just firebolted them. However, she would have to lie and then say that she was either a wizard, which does not make too much sense since since she's asking Wyron for training, and so that will obviously become a little bit of, why are you asking me for training on being a wizard if you're already slightly a wizard? Third, she could also say sorcerer, but that's also a lie. And then she can also say that she has a flamethrower, but problem is, where does she store that? I think that all the ways, a flamethrower would probably be the most sensical way that she could do that and still technically be correct. But she didn't use exactly a flamethrower, so it still would be slightly a lie. So, yeah. Unfortunately, she did save it, so yeah. If they do come clean, if she is forced to do that, then she will essentially just use the favor and say, "Look, I did what I had to. So do me a favor, and ignore that. Have them not come down here, and then, we will go and call us completely even. Because, and nothing else, if she can't get away with, a lie, then she still does have bargaining. Because she did go, and as stated, bring them back from the dead. So, yeah. They do technically owe her their life. And if they ask her as to why is someone that powerful adventuring with them, which they probably are, she's probably gonna say, I have my reasons, and due to that, I also came down to revive you. So, be quiet about what I needed to do to revive you. As far as they know, you took heavy damage. That's it. Are we clear? And if they fail, then yeah, she's not going to really like them much. Because, yeah, if they oust her as a liar, she's not gonna really be happy, as probably known. So anyway, let me go rewrite something. And yeah, I planned to have been in VR chat today, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to. Alright, so now I do have it changed, because I forgot about something later on. So, what occurred earlier? I do hope now that you are resting that you can tell me. It was heavy damage from an arrow trap. Not sure who's the bigger idiot, the one who was immune, then died, or the one who saw the body on the ground and then stood next to it. Do you know their names? Well, as stated earlier, one was Wyron, the one you took interest in, and the other, if I recall correctly, is named Hazio, which I assume so since he also, went and got up, at the exact same time. Hazio sounds like a real idiot walking into a place that is almost surely tracked without a check. Wrong person. Huh? It was Hazio, that started it. Wyron was the person. I might have to check that family tree again to confirm that it is them. You aren't 100% sure, yet you sent me. I am 90% sure. But I thought someone like that would be smarter. No idea. But you never know. He was able to read my thoughts. Do you have a theory on that? It is either he hadn't used magic and I was careless, or he does have powers. Powers? Like what? Powers such as reading thoughts without a spell, or, for example, knowing the look of a dungeon core without seeing one, just by touching a dungeon wall, or seeing where the next floor is located in a dungeon. Are you positive he described it without you drawing or sketching one? Positive. He just touched the wall, without my supplies out, and then he saw and described it exactly. While he may be an idiot, he may just have powers that need awakening. I will agree on the idiot part, as 3 out of 5 are pretty much proven idiots. But I still don't think he has any awakening to do. Well, I suppose I'm at to prepare a little test then. I will prepare a note to make it believable and to set up to let you have business with someone over mainly since and I want to test them, not you. You certainly are friendly with them though, as to not be lying. And not exactly. As you said earlier, I do easily give away lies if looking. Luckily, I'm a woman, so I can just point their eyes to my eyes, not my breast or feet. But I still try not to lie so I don't just subconsciously give what I hide away. As you already know, being rich and weak is only able to fool for a little while. But if I want to fulfill my goal, I already know what to do, and that is what needed to be done. And that is why I like you. You always get done what you needed to do when asked. You already know what you should do, assuming you are not the one behind it. What are you accusing me of? Do I have to let you know your place by going over there and teaching you? No. I just won't, don't deny the coincidence that there's a good, quote-unquote, trade benefiting 4 different parties at the same time. I also have been with you a while, so while you trained me, I also do know you are the type of scheming person that would set it up and then reveal yourself behind it once that you are done with the other parties. Frankly, I am almost scared for them knowing you and the fact that you are going to be testing them. Say what you will. Just know that I have been trying to do multiple different things to benefit the world. So I would rather not have a newfound angsty adult be suspecting me of something than that underhanded. I do not want the same fate to happen to you. Hence why I want to make sure I have the information correct, know and state the danger, then let you loose to that danger. I'm sorry. It is just as stated. You are scheming enough to do that. If you wanted something enough. Why have you lost so much trust? Just leave me alone for now. I want to be truly alone, even from you now. Why? Did I upset you? Wasn't I clear in that I want to be alone? I know you can communicate with me no matter what, so please, I just want to think about what I need or what I want to do and what is most important. Out of respect, I will agree. But my dear, just know I am most important. Don't ever forget that, or you will regret forgetting that. And so, with that, we bring to the end this session. And as stated, it was a mess.